Aloha. My name is Ehulani Stephanie, and I am a kumuhula ali'i kahuna nui here on Hawaii Island, or Moku o Keawe. Mahalo nui loa for bringing us here to help with this wonderful healing of the waters around the world and with everyone. The first chant that we will do is E Ho Mai. So we want everyone to join in if you know this chant, because it's known all around the world, bringing in the wonderful energy and blessings from the mighty ones above. Then I will do a sound healing with a wonderful crystal bowl in the waters here of Ala Koa, this beautiful waterfall. When I'm done with the sound healing, I'll do a special chant. We'll do a chant of Kane and the healing waters of Kane, of all the islands, all the Hawaiian islands. This is where the waters lie, in the waters of the Hawaiian islands, the healing waters to help to heal the earth and all the waters. My dancers will do a special chant of Mai Keakua, calling upon the gods, Keakua, to give us enlightenment, give us peace and healing in our waters, giving us happiness, much happiness, giving us a wonderful life until the end of time. Then we'll end with our Aloha Oli. What is aloha? We're going to bring aloha to you all around the earth. So after we do our E Ho Mai, we're going to do a wonderful opening of the four corners of the earth with our pu. So let's begin with E Ho Mai. Let's take 4 cleansing, healing breaths. Ike mai luna mai o na mea una no eo o na mele e o mai e o mai Ike mai luna mai o na mea una no eo o na mele e o mai e o mai e o mai o mai ike mai luna mai o na mea una no eo o na mele e o mai e o mai e o mai Mm-hmm. Tavaila I hea e tane. Tavaila I Hawaii e tane. Tavai hea e tane. Tavai Maui e tane. Tavai hea e tane. Tavai Tanaloa e tane. Tavai hea e tane. Tavai lana I e tane. Tavai hea e tane. Tavai Molatai e tane. Tavai hea e tane. Tavai lai Oahu e tane. Tavai lai hea e tane. Tavai lai Hawaii e tane. Tavai lai hea e tane. Tavai lai Ni'ihau e tane. Tavai lai hea e tane. Tavai lai Lehua e tane. Tavai lai hea e tane. Tavai lai Ta'ula e tane. Tavai lai hea e tane. Tavai lai Nihoa e tane. E tane. E tane tavai ola. Ho I te a mai. Mai I te ola. Ata honua e tane I tavai ola. Mai ke kua, mai ke kukui, mai kalani, mai kamaluhia, mai kalani, mai kaole, mai kalani, mai ke ola. Mai ke akua, mai na mea pau. We share with you a special hula of Kane. Kane is the god of life, all living things, the god of fresh water. And also talking of Kanaloa, another Hawaiian major god. Kanaloa is the god of the ocean. He is the healing god, the god of miraculous things to happen in our lives. These two gods bring love and peace all around the world in the living waters of Kane. E kauai ke ia, e lu ka honua. E kauai ke ia, ola kaina e. E kauai ke ia, e lu ka honua. E kauai ke ia, ola kaina e. Ola ya kane kane ke akua ola. Ola ya kana loa ke akua kupue ue ye ye. Ola ya kane kane ke akua ola. Ola ya kana loa ke akua kupue ue ye ye. Ola nak naka ganei kabai ola e ola Ola nak naka ganei kabai ola e ola Amamaua noa We want to end with aloha. Aloha oli. What is aloha? A-L-O-H-A. Every letter in aloha has a meaning. A is akahai, modest. L is lokahi, in unison and harmony with love and peace. O is olu olu, pleasant and pleasing. Thinking pleasant always and feeling pleasant always, saying pleasant and pleasing things. H, ha'a, humble. Last letter, A, aho nui, patience. With patience, we'll succeed in anything we want to do. Having peace and love all around the world. We will have it with patience. Nakahae na Hawai'i, lo kahia kulike, olu olu kamana'o, ha'a kokulana, aho nui alana kila. Aloha, 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 eo, ea, eo, ea, eo, ea, eo. Ea. Eo. I'm here. We are here. Listen to us. Ea. We are sovereign. We are of peace and love. Mahalo.
I want to say thank you to Jamie for making this all possible. It's 2:22, the day, the time that I've looked forward to, a time when the world is divided, almost at the brink of war, over borders, vaccines, politics. The division has reached this apex, and I feel that today, the light workers here watching, our job is to counter that with love and light. Specifically light. We will expand our energy body and pray at the same time. To do that, I believe, is our purpose today. And I believe it is predestined. Those of you who are here, if you made it, it doesn't matter how you got on or how you're watching. Thank you for joining and being a part of it. 2:22, a day of twos, when we don't all go our own way. We all come together, we work together on Tuesday. That's just too much on Tuesday. 2:22. The intention, I want to lay this out really clear because I got asked a lot. What is your intention? It's to please the Lord, to come to God, to ask for the blessing. I come from a belief that the chi of our body, which we're going to amp up, is only half the equation. The other half is that blessing from the Supreme. And so it is my hope that the Supreme is pleased and that we do it with love, and I believe we will. I think it's all been written already. So without further ado, let's teach you the technique, the 9-breath method. I first began teaching it 20 years ago in 2002. It's done seated upright, which means it can be integrated into any part of your day, whether you're working, maybe not driving, but almost any activity, you can radiate divine light. And the purpose of that is to light up the grid, to be a source of good in the world, and to heal ourselves naturally so that we can serve. All right, enough of that. I'll explain more as we go. The first time we do it, we're gonna place our hands on the legs and sit upright, kind of straighten the spine, lift up the chin, head level. And we do all this to honor the Supreme, the Source. It likes when we sit up straight. So I am told. So we'll take 9 breaths. The first breath, which I am honored to guide us through, we will take out the lips. And the last breath, we will take out the lips. All the other breaths will be through the tip of the nose. So for sure, we also do a little bit of this rocking back and forth. It's not dramatic, it's automatic. And the moving back and forth, it just helps us to increase our air volume. And we're gonna take 9 breaths. On that 9th inhale, we'll beautifully hold it. If you get lightheaded, you can tone down the sound of your breathing, but most people can handle it. You swallow it down to the abdomen, so you transfer that air down to here. And I believe that key potency of the practice is in that transfer. And we'll work with that, different ways to do that. So you bring the air down, right? You marinate the liver, all the organs, they marinate in that high oxygen environment. And then you exhale. And the exhale is out the lips. And it's gonna be great. Jamie, are you ready to breathe? Are you excited to breathe? Cool. I'm so glad he's over here in the DJ booth playing his special frequencies to amplify further. I'm surrounded by beautiful people. All right, on 3, we're gonna lean forward and breathe out. We'll do it together. 1, 2, 3, breathe out. And inhale back. And out. This is all through your nose. In and out through nose. Good. Just be free, be light. 4. It's good. 5. Some people haven't been breathing so much lately. We're getting back into it. 7. It's a powerful breath, right? And on 9, we'll slow it down here, hold it. It's your first one, take it easy. Relax those shoulders. Try to be soft in the shoulders. Bring it to the belly and exhale through the mouth. appreciate the moment. See if you can feel the thoughts going away as you exhale longer. We come to a state of peace within ourselves. Right? I mean, before we pray for peace on earth, we'll have peace in ourselves. Let's do it this time again with the hands on the abdomen. The traditional Qigong hand posture has ladies left hand on top, gentlemen right. However, it's 2022, feel free to swap that out if you like. Elbows get kicked out, little space under the armpit so that the energy flows good. And let us remember today is a celebration, a vibration, acceleration, an attunement. On 3. 1, 2, it's only 9 breaths, let's make them count. 3, breathe it out. Inhale it back. This waterfall smells good. 3, 4. I hope the air is good where you are. I encourage you to open your window. Breathe some fresh air. Here's 8. And on 9, let's take it in. With full concentration, awareness, gratitude, focus, alignment. If you're not lightheaded, you can take in a little more air. Be bold, be brave. Look into the room or the area where you are. See your surroundings. If a thought comes, let it go. And as we exhale, think about light shining into the abdomen. Like a waterfall of light projected inside. I feel a lot of love, and I feel the chi. Let's do one more set, and then we'll go into a more advanced method of doing it. On 3, 1. Love you, bro.
Love you, brother.
2, 3, exhale it. Inhale, come back. And out. And if you feel stable, you can start to increase that breath. Otherwise, tone it down. Breathe responsibly. But no one else can breathe for you, right? And this is our time that we are destined to breathe and ignite the light. On 9, let's take it deep. Top off a little extra if you feel safe. And then release tension in shoulder, round out that belly. Opening lips with your slowest exhale. You breathe out softly. And we see all dis-ease in our body, all tension fades away. All worry, we release. Whether you're a healer or an accountant, we are all light beings. Let us remember that. Rub your hands over the belly a couple times. And let's sit back in the chair for a little bit. Relax. You know, for a long time, people said, Jeff, if you could do one thing, you could teach one thing to the world, and you only had a couple minutes, what would you do? It would be what I just showed you. 9 breath method. Come get connected. There's no excuses. Got to activate the energy. I think it's God's plan. And I do breath work every day, sometimes only for a few minutes. But it's very powerful. It makes me remember the divine light that I am. As I feel it, I know it. With the faith of a small seed, that vibration is that reminder for me. All right, we're gonna do a technique called version B. And it's bringing the abdomen back to the spine as you exhale on the 9th one only. You have an aorta, artery runs down your front. In Chinese medicine, we have the governor vessel and the Ren vessel. This is the, in Western medicine, you have the aorta artery that runs down. When you draw your abdomen back on the exhale, it's kind of like putting like pressure under your wrists when they take your blood pressure, right? It causes the blood to flow stronger. So there's this tumo, Tibetan word for pressurization, internal heat. I believe this technology changed my life. And if you think about the Tibetan culture, free Tibet, by the way, I'm a big fan of the Tibetan culture because they have the most advanced system of breath work on the earth, I think. I think many systems borrowed from that. And you had to be next level to live in that altitude. And right now we're going through this time where coronavirus has ravaged our breathing capacity. People have gained weight and people have stopped breathing as much. And so this event is a ignition of our breathing again. And it's also a way to oxygenate. If you haven't seen my video using this technique right now that you're learning, go to the pharmacy, get an oximeter, and you can get it to 100 yourself. If you learn to move your abdomen better, you're getting that blood flow better. That's what gets the oxygen up. So it's all a science. And then there's the prayer, and that's not a science. That's a matter of heart, and we'll combine that. But first, we're going to learn the technique. There's a technique. Let's come on the edge of the chair again. Jamie, do you have a good song for the version B?
Of course.
Awesome, bro. So many beautiful people here. And I feel you all watching. Let's do version B. I like to have the hands on the navel. It's a really good posture. And on 3, we're gonna breathe out, lean forward, 1. Doing this other style, 2. 3, exhale it. Inhale, come back. And out. That's good, 2. 3. So this is just like before. 4. 5. 6. Here's 7. Number 8. We slow it down. And prepare for an awesome retention 9. And if you're not too lightheaded, give a little extra hold. It's like food. Like the best tasting. And we ingest it, we swallow it down, round the belly, and then now as you exhale, bring the belly back towards your spine a few inches. Think about that process. and exhale as long as you can. Many meditations and prayers can be said. However, the first step is quieting the mind. Let the breath breathe through us. Remember our connection to the air, beyond compare. Let's do it again. On 3. 1. I see some beautiful people here to celebrate soon. 2. 3. Let's activate the chi. Breathe it in, come back. As we ignite divine light within ourselves first. We put on the oxygen mask first. Then we can help others. It's beautiful, right? 6. I love it, I feel it. It's what I love doing. 8. Breathing powerfully with you. 9. Celebrating life, hold it. Just feel it inside. Try to release tension if you have any. As you bring it down to the belly, exhale really softly and draw the abdomen back to the spine. Think about that spine going back a few inches. Tune into the little heartbeat maybe behind your hands. Tune into the divine light that you are. And we rejoice. All right. So that was good. Jamie, are they feeling the chi? Are you reading? Is anyone feeling it?
It seems that we have group coherence at this point.
I'm getting thumbs up. Okay. I feel you all out there. We're gonna do the advanced 9 breath method now, and then we will take our next portion of the program. I'd like to explain the intention though. I think that's always the most crucial thing. Why are we doing something? To get all the disease out. No stagnant anything. I'm celebrating my 45th year on Earth. And I believe that the breath that we are doing has made it so that I could live in a body without pain and suffering. And I invite you to take your breath deeper. 9 breaths is fun, right? 9 was good. But let's go more. Why? Because we can, because you can, because the Lord has made us resilient, capable of amazing things. Let's talk about holding breath. Hello, beautiful people. Did you ever hold your breath for a long time? Sure you have, right? Did you ever do that in the pool as a kid? If you did, you should resume doing that. If you stopped, that was cool. Holding your breath. Can you hold your breath for a minute? I don't mean it in like a boastful way or an egoic way, but hey, we just been through this 2 years of a lung pandemic. It's time to increase our ability with our breathing. So with this 18 breaths we're gonna take now, instead of 9, doubling it up. And we're gonna try to hold our breath for maybe a minute. Jamie, are you able to signal me when a minute has passed? Awesome, bro. See, we have no excuse, right? Jamie's got his stopwatch and everything. He's gonna tell me When it's 30 seconds, you can give me a little flag too, so I can let them know when it's 30 seconds. And we'll see what happens. Just so you know and you don't worry, David Blaine, current record holder for holding breath, it's like 15 minutes. We're gonna do fine. We'll be fine. All right. I don't suggest going over 4 minutes without real, Jedi practice training, but 1 minute, I think all of us here, we do our best, right? That's all we can do. Awesome. Let's cover the abdomen. And let's expand divine light all at the same time. I'm so grateful to be here with you. And Jamie, grateful for you, bro. If I say it too much, I can't help it, man. This wouldn't happen without you. All right. On 3. In case you forgot, we're taking 18 breaths this time. 1, lightheaded people, take note. 2, you might want to tone it down a little bit if you have to. Otherwise, crank it. 3, exhale. Let's do it in. Breathe like there's a waterfall right by you. 3, 4. Or you could say, breathe like it's 2:22:22. And this day won't happen again. It's a sacred moment. That makes me want to breathe. Because I'm more present the more I breathe. It makes me feel it more. 11, 12. Let's take it deep, deep. 13, 14, 15, 16. A little slower here, 17. And with all the divine appreciation, 18. And if you're not lightheaded, and I feel some of you've got this, you can take in a little extra. Just enjoy that feeling. Lift your chin up a little if you felt it. Look down. Relax the shoulders if you feel any tension. Round that abdomen. Continue holding the breath. We're going to signal you. See how long you can go. If you have to breathe out, that's cool. It's not like we're ranking you by how long you hold your breath or anything like that. That would be silly. But your cells, right? Is that 30 seconds or a minute? 30 seconds has passed. You are holding probably comfortably, I imagine. And in the effortless hold of the breath, only the light remains. I feel like we light up the grid. That's a minute from what I'm hearing. And I just say breathe out, even if you're a free diver and you live in Hawaii and free diving is your thing. We're gonna go 2-minute hold on this next one. Can you hold your breath 2 minutes? I think you can. And we all have this ability to breathe powerfully. And I breathe with you. It's one family. Let's do it. 36 breaths. Lao Tzu said, do the difficult things while you still can. Let's do it. 1, 2, 36. 3, exhale it. Breathe it in back. And out. Good. 2. I feel it's effortless, yet charged. because you're getting better at it already. It's our time now. We've been waiting, and it's time. 9, 10, 11. We're in sync. 12. Through the Zoom tech. 13. Through the miracle of all these wires and sound. Through God's plan. 17. 18. You're halfway. Just keep infusing your body. So they want to stop us from breathing, but there's no law, especially at home, right? Especially if you crack your windows open. I always encourage that. Fresh air beyond compare. I'm still counting, don't worry. Here's 28, 29. Do you think God approved of breathing and then breathing deeper? I do. I think it's a divine plan. Right under our nose, hidden, waiting for right now. This is 36. Let's take it like we mean it. And if you can, just take a little extra. You're safe, you're loved, you're supported. Act like it's easy, like it's no big deal. Swallow it down to a round abdomen. And just hold the breath as the maestro keeps track of time. Just enjoy the moment. Full of life. We celebrate our oneness today. Think about light shining out your hands like a waterfall into your navel. See it flow like water. You've been holding 1 minute now. How does that feel? Is there urgency? Maybe just peace. I think about dolphins and how they dive down 5-10 minutes at a time. And they play full of chi, full of air. Let us be playful. When it's time to breathe out, you breathe out. But if you can hold, you hold. Let it go into your bones, into your blood, into your organs, until only light remains. And how we doing? Is it 2 minutes yet? Yes. Some people were like, that's a long 2 minutes. Yes, you did great. Let's rub the belly. And let's remember why we're here. To expand the light within ourselves. Go ahead and sit back. And then to radiate out in kindness and compassion. To not just put our own needs first, but to think of others for the greater good. I hope you've appreciated that 9-breath method practice. We're going to take a short interlude here. We're going to enjoy some yoga with Megan Cannon, Jamie's beloved and an amazing, talented instructor. Jamie, do you want to introduce her?
I think you just did, brother. That was great. I mean, Megan is my greatest inspiration, and she's the most purest light I've ever come across, and she'll be joining us shortly. And thank you so much for that breath practice, brother. It was really beautiful, super resonant. I think it's working. I think we're doing something really beautiful here. Thank you for the vision.
So we'll take a short break, and we're gonna do some yoga, and when we come back, we're gonna do the prayer activation, and I can hardly wait.
Aloha, namaste. I'm Megan. Thank you for joining for this yoga practice. I invite you to stand up, get out of your seat, stand up on your feet, shoes or no shoes, it's up to you, no yoga mat or anything else necessary. Stand with your feet a hip's distance apart. See that the outer edges of your feet are parallel. Lift the toes up. Lift the arches of the feet. Press down through the mounds of the big toes, the inner heel, and what I'm going to call your foot bone. Right here, right before it indents back at the heel. So lift the toes, lift the arches. Let's go back there again. Press the mounds of the big toes, the inner heel, roll the inner ankle bone to the outer ankle bone, pressing the outer edges of the feet down. Lift the kneecaps up, hug the quads onto the bones. Move the tops of the thighs back. Move the tops of the thighs back and draw the tailbone down. Lift the chest. From the center of the chest, broaden the collarbones. Rotate the upper arms out so your palms face forward. Keep rotating the upper arms out so the palms face out. Lift the chest. And bring your hands together in the Anjali Mudra, right at the center of the heart. Point your fingers slightly away from you so your chest is open. Press the center of the palms into each other. Feel how that helps to wake up your upper arms. So pressing the hands evenly in, broaden the collarbones. Move the shoulder bones back and down. Let the elbows drop. And as you press the hands evenly in towards each other, bring your shoulder blades in. Shoulders back, elbows down. Now allow your eyes to close. Bring your awareness, your inner gaze, your inner drishti down to your heart, the center of your chest, the altar of your heart. Coming back to the intentions you may have set for 2/22. You're welcome to set one now. See what's there at the altar. Gentle, bow the head down towards the heart. Relax the back of the neck. Keep the sides of the chest lifted. Release the chin down towards the chest. Lift the head up. Release your arms down alongside your body and allow your eyes to open. On the inhale, take the arms up to Urdhva Hasta Tadasana. Just have the palms face forward. Press down through the feet. Move the tops of the thighs back, tailbone in. Stretch out. And release. Again, take the arms up. This time, palms facing each other. Bring your awareness back down to your feet. Lift the arches, lift the kneecaps, tops of the thighs back, tailbone in. Lower abdomen in and up as you stretch up. Shoulders down. And release. Take the arms straight out in front of you, interlock the fingers, and from the wrists, rotate out. Rotate the upper arms from inside out. Push out through the mounds of the index fingers. On an inhale, take the arms up. Exhale, shoulders down. Press down through the feet. Push up through the hands. Push up through the mounds of the index fingers a little more than the little fingers. Shoulders down. And then bring the arms down. Change the interlock of the fingers and push out. Again, rotate the upper arms from inside out. Push out through the hands and reach out through your wrists. Reach the wrists away from each other. On the inhale, take the arms up and back. Exhale, shoulders down. Press down through the feet. Inhale, take the arms up and back. Exhale, shoulders down. And bring the arms down and release. Bend the right elbow, taking the left wrist behind the back. Pachima, Baddha, Mani. Pachima is behind, Baddha is bound, and Mani is wrist. From the center of the chest, broaden the collarbones. Move the shoulder bones back and pull down with the hand. Shoulders down as the sides of the chest lift up. Shoulders back and down. Tops of the thighs back. Tailbone in. Lift and broaden the chest. Inhale, look up. Exhale, shoulders back and down. And release. Bend the left elbow, hold the right wrist. Bring your awareness back down to your feet. Lift the arches, kneecaps lifting, thighs back, tailbone in. Then lift the sides of the chest. From the center of the chest, broaden the collarbones. Move the shoulder bones back and down. Lift the chest. Inhale, look up. Exhale, shoulders back and down. Head neutral and release. So you're either repeat exactly that or bend the right elbow, hold above the left elbow. So either repeat, hold the wrist, or bend the elbow, hold above. If you can't quite hold above the elbow, better to just hold the wrist. Shoulders back, thighs back, tailbone in. Walk the right hand up, that left upper arm, lift the chest, inhale, look up. Exhale, shoulders back, down, look forward, release. Bend the left elbow, try holding above the right elbow or take the wrist. Shoulders back, any amount. Shoulders back and down. Shoulder blades in. Lift the chest, inhale, look up. Exhale, shoulders back and down. And then head neutral and release. Third time's a charm. Either hold the wrist or you bend the elbow, hold above the left elbow, and then bend the left elbow and hold the upper arm. So either hold the wrist or bend the right elbow, hold above the left elbow, then bend the left elbow, hold the right upper arm. If possible, walk the hands up the upper arms towards the shoulders. Breathe, smile, thighs back, tailbone in. Lift the chest from the center of the chest, shoulders back and down. Bring the shoulder blades into the front of the body. Inhale, lift the sides of the chest, look up. Exhale, shoulders back and down. And head neutral, release. Bend the left elbow, hold above the right elbow, or hold the right wrist. Bend the right elbow, hold the left upper arm. Walk the hands up towards the shoulders. Careful, don't let the arches of the feet drop. Then everything drops. Lift the arches. If you're not sure you're lifting the arches of the feet, lift the toes up off of the floor. Lift the kneecaps, lift the chest. Inhale, look up. Exhale, lightly place the toes down. Shoulders back. Open up your chest, open up your heart. Lift your heart. Inhale, look up. Exhale, shoulders back and down. And head neutral. Release. Bring the inner edges of your feet together. If you have low back pain or menstruating or pregnant, better to keep the feet hips distance. Otherwise, bring the inner edges of the feet together. Lift the kneecaps, thighs back, tailbone in, lift the chest. Let's check in with Vrikshasana. Bring the hands onto the hips. Bring the weight onto your left leg and rotate the right leg out. You're welcome to come up towards a wall. Imagine there's a wall right on the left side here, so you can have the fingertips on the wall or even a countertop for balance. And then when you're ready, bring your foot up. Press the foot into the thigh into the foot, right knee back. Keeping the right knee back, press the left foot, move the top of the left thigh back, tailbone in, lift the chest, and release. Take it out. And now if you're using a wall, you can turn around if the wall's there, or come over to a wall so the right fingertips can be on the wall for support. Bring the weight onto the right leg and rotate the left leg out. Careful though that you don't throw this hip out. You have to stabilize the right leg. So hip in, thigh back, tailbone in. And also fix your drishti, your gaze, into a single point of focus. And then when you're ready, bring the foot up. Press the foot into the thigh into the foot, left knee back. Press the right foot, right thigh back. Tailbone in, lift the chest. Shoulders back. Release. Shake it out. Again, Vrikshasana. Hands on the hips, weight onto the left leg, right leg out. Even if it's just like this, just practice the balance. And this time, if the fingertips are on the wall, walk the fingertips up off of the wall, right arm out, and then if you're at the wall, try to bring the left hand away, reach up. Thigh back, knee back, reach up. Hands at the heart, release. Switch sides if you're using the wall. Hands on the hips, rotate the left leg out. Fix the right leg. Fix your gaze, your drishti, and bring the foot up. So you can walk the hand up the wall if it's there, or just simply take both arms up. Press the foot and reach up. Shoulders back. And hands at the heart. Release. Utkatasana. Utka, U-T-K-A, is fierce. This is the fierce pose. In today's world, we need fierce everything. Fierce love is the year of the tiger too. Fierce compassion, fierce forgiveness. Take the arms up to Urdhva Hasta Tadasana. Inhale, and as you exhale, bend the knees. Bring the weight back to the heels. Tuck the pelvis and take the arms up. Sit down a little bit more. Bring the weight back to the heels. Tuck the pelvis, arms up and back. And then come up, stand up, reach up. Hands at the heart. Again, inhale, take the arms up. Exhale, bend the knees. Bring the weight back to the heels. Tuck the pelvis, arms up and back. Sit down a little bit more, you can do it. Bring the weight back to the heels. Tuck the pelvis, it helps to ignite the fire, our will. Then take the arms up and back. Inhale, come up. Hands at the heart. Release. Take it out. Take a wide stance. Hands on the hips. Outer edges of the feet parallel. Roll the inner ankle bone to the outer ankle bone. Press the outer edges of the feet. Thighs back, tailbone in. Lift the chest, shoulders back. Extend the arms. Lift the chest, shoulders down. And then hug the underarm up onto the upper arm. Smile. Hands on the hips. Step your feet back in. Again. Utthita Hasta Padasana. This time extend the arms. Press the outer edges of the feet. Lift the inner thighs. Lift the chest. Shoulders down. Bring the hands on the hips. Rotate the left foot in 5 or 10 degrees and the right foot and leg all the way out. See that the center of the heels align with the back arch. Press the mound of the right big toe and rotate the inner thigh out. So the center of the knees right in line with the center of the foot. Then lift the right side of the pelvis up. Extend the arms. Lift the chest. Press the left foot. Reach out through the left fingertips. Inhale. Exhale, bend the knee for Virabhadrasana 2, Warrior 2. Lift the chest. Knee back, thigh back, tailbone in. Lift the chest, shoulders down, and turn the head. Straighten the leg, toes forward, and rest the hands onto the hips. Second side, rotate the right foot in just a few degrees, left foot and leg all the way out, heel to arch, center of the knee in line with the center of the foot. Lift the left side of the pelvis, press the right foot, extend the arms, inhale, exhale, bend the knee, knee back. Keeping the knee back, press the right foot and move the right thigh back. So knee back, thigh back, tailbone in. Lift the chest, shoulders down, turn the head and the neck. Straighten the leg, toes forward, rest the hands on the hips, and step your feet back together. Lift the chest. Lift the arches of the feet, lift the kneecaps, thighs back, tailbone in. Lift the chest, shoulders back, and down. Bring your hands back to the Anjali Mudra, the hands in prayer position. Allow the eyes to close. Now bring your inner drishti, your inner gaze back to your heart. Lift the chest, inhale. Exhale, bow the head down towards the heart. Namaste. Thank you so much for sharing your practice with me. Aloha.
I hope you enjoyed Megan's yoga interlude. That was so beautiful. We're going to do our 9-breath prayer activation right now without delay. And it speaks for itself. It's breath and it's prayer. And we just do our best. And we ask for God's blessing ahead of time to amplify what we're doing and bring about a better future. So come on to the edge of your chair if you're sitting. Many people here are on the floor. All is well. If you have someone in your room with you that you like them, hold their hand as you do the 9-breath method this time. Where 2 or more are gathered in breath and prayer, it is beyond compare. So let's make it happen. We will do several rounds of the 9-breath method. Each time when we hold the breath, we will have a focus for that energy and a prayer. It'll be simple and natural. Thank you for being part of this. All right. And Jamie, once again, I just want to thank you for facilitating this incredible music that you make for us. And I want to thank David Helpling too, and everybody that's contributing for this to happen. Most of all, God, thank you. All right. You ready to breathe? All right. On 3, we're going to breathe together and lean forward, getting our air out. 1, 2, 3, out the lips. In through the nose back. And out. 2. And we're doing it together. That means a lot. 5. On this day, we do it together on Tuesday. Here's 8. And hold it on 9. If you've got the strength, take a little extra. And you can feel your loved ones in the room. Swallow that air down. And exhale. And just see a wave of peace moves through you and the people around you. See the light ignite. If you had worry, we release those worries to God, to the Creator. We are not afraid. We release our fear. Let's take another breath. This time for the city or the place that you're in. I'm in a place called Hilo. Hilo. The balanced name. I love Hilo. I'm gonna breathe with every part of my being. That love and light goes through this awesome place. And wherever you are, you in Miami, are you in Orlando, wherever you are you in some small town in Alaska? Let's breathe for blessings in your area. 1, whatever that looks like to you. Keep it simple. 2, just see divine light in your town. 3, breathe it out and breathe in back. 2, we're combining. 3, the light, the mind, the prayer, all at once together. Think about your community, your area. And take one more deep breath in. Think about that place you live. Swallow it down, round your abdomen. Open the lips and exhale slow as you can. And think about light blessing your town. See God's blessing from above, moving through all the people. However that looks to you. We pray for a whole city. And let's go deeper here. Let's connect with everybody on the planet right now. All 8 billion people all over the world in all 7 continents. We make this prayer. Thanks, honey, for being here, walking with me. This waterfall will carry it to all of the oceans. So for all all those cities all over the world. Let's just breathe some light and love. 1, see the earth in your mind like you've seen it in NASA, right? 2, tune into that. 3, exhale. Breathe it in and out for the whole world. 2, we breathe together, filling every square molecule of your being with light, with love, with oxygen. Slow down on 8. And we take this breath together. Number 9, hold it. And see that we send a prayer for healing and light all over the world, all the nations. Swallow the air down to the belly if you can remember to do that. Exhale slowly, peacefully, like it's being done. And we're just part of the process, reflecting divine light out. Let's take another round of breathing for somebody in your life right now that needs healing. Pick one person that you love, or maybe 2. But don't shove too many people in this prayer. Just pick a few people that you really care about, that need you right now. And let's ask God to bless this breath beyond time, beyond space, for healing. See them near you. Use your visual, use your heart. On 3, 1, a breath of healing for the person you're thinking about. 2, 3, breathe it out. And inhale back. And out. 2, 3, 4. There's no limitation except in our own mind. So we breathe past time and space. Bad chi we erase. We breathe divine light. 8. Now take it in 9 with full consciousness. 9. If you feel stable, you can top off. I like to hold with more. Swallow it down, relax shoulders. Think of your loved ones, see them. All is well. If they are going through challenges, see them healed. See God's blessing. See your prayer is being answered. As you can see, I believe in seeing. Seeing is believing. What we see manifests. Thank you, God, for this blue sky. I've been saying blue sky all day. It wasn't blue earlier. I believe we get what we ask for. Do you? It's easy to send love and light to people we care about. I was thinking about my grandma. If you're watching, Grandma, I love you. I was thinking about you. This next breath is for people we have a rift with, maybe. Someone who's upset you. This breath is for forgiveness. And if that person is somebody you love a lot, it's harder to forgive. Or if the betrayal is strong, it's harder to forgive. And right now, it's more important than ever to let go of the past. Whatever I did yesterday, we make today the best day, and we be light of heart, and we follow the teachings of the great master to forgive or we never live. So on 3, to really do it, think of the people who've maybe upset you in the last year and release them from any bondage or resentment, and be clear, be light. We can do it. because it's the best option. That's why we do it. On 3, I do it with you. 1, 2, we do it together. For forgiveness, 3, breathe it out. Inhale back. Out. Infuse your body with light. Make it all right. 3, 4. It's that deep. 5. That breath that isn't scared, it's prepared. 6. It's alchemy. 7. We understand. 8. The chance we're being given, we will not toss away. 9. We release the burdens, the heaviness. We swallow that down. Let the chi, the light radiate, remembering who we are, exhaling. And we release, it's all in the past. We walk forward clean with the angels, with the light. Letting go of resentment. 2/22/22. I ain't mad at you. That's what I'm saying. Not one of you. And we're gonna get to this place soon where it's just, we're not seeing polarity anymore. We're not in duality anymore. And I'm praying that this Tuesday, with all these twos, we work out our differences. The next breath is for peace. Right now, crazy time, we're gonna envision peace. What does peace look like? I've been asking myself all week. And so I want to give you a visual. Sorry for the waterfall over here. The waterfall of tears. As we watch a potential invasion going down right before our eyes right now, I believe we're called to counteract this without standing in front of a tank with your arm out. I invite you to visualize something that has power, I believe. As we breathe and get to the top of the 9th breath, let's visualize that the people who are in their tanks and have the guns, that they put down the guns, and that they don't drive the tanks, and that the people who are attacking innocent civilians, that they refuse to do so. And so let's just visualize that people stop being willing to fire a missile or to drive over somebody's house in a tank. We see people refuse to commit atrocities. On 3, we see this together. 1. If you have a better idea, email me. 2, but for now, let's see that the people are unwilling to commit atrocities anymore. 3, breathe it out. We visualize this prayer. Inhale back and out. 2, people unwilling to press that button to kill others. Unwilling anymore. We visualize that. A new time. When we see the oneness, we breathe for peace. And on 9, hold it. We hold a higher vibration. We hold a better vision. We see the soldiers for a moment, if only for a minute, not in weakness, but in strength, putting their guns down. In solidarity, unwilling to fight an unjust war against innocence. We we see peace on earth. We see a refusal for violence anymore. If it is difficult to see or visualize or imagine, all the more necessary. Let's go one more step deeper. I invite you to focus our laser of love right now to the conflict that's in Ukraine, which I have ancestry from, and to send light to this area. I don't take sides. As I told you, I see people putting down their severe attack, unwilling to make severe attack. I see this happening. I see the day is coming and has come. And I invite you to send love and light right now to this potential conflict, which hasn't really started yet. We're right there, and I believe, I ignorantly maybe believe that we can stop it. So on 3. 1. 2. Sending love and light to the Ukraine area. 3, breathe it out. Inhale back. And now. 2. 3. 4. We breathe it in within ourselves. 5. We send it all the way across the world. 6. 7. Fill your body up. 8. And now deep, deep, deep. 9. We are united in breath and prayer. We swallow it down, relax the shoulders, open the lips, and exhale slowly. A wave of peace and light. We see it go from our breath to Ukraine, to the conflict, to the people affected. We are sending love and light right now. And no one can stop our prayer. No one can stop our love. And God, may you take action to prevent a war this time. Let there be peace. And if you join me, leave, let us pray for 1,000 years of peace now. Can you see a time? What does it look like after there's even been 50 years of peace? And I invite you to pray for 1,000. It is written. So let us pray for this 1,000 years. Beyond our personal conflicts, beyond what's happening in Europe. 1,000 years of peace. Whatever you see children playing in a field of flowers, whatever you see the good future. On 3, 1,000 years of peace. Let's do it. 1. We all hold it together at the same time. 2. God, this is what we're praying for. If you're with me, then let's breathe it. 3, exhale, lean out. Inhale back. And out. 2. 3. 4. 1,000 years of peace. 5. Whatever you see, it's okay. 6. We're all going to see something different. 8. The point is it's good and we're seeing it together. 9. And visualize the whole world. I signed a treaty to take things where they are, swallow it down, round the abdomen, accept where the cards have fallen, and to love one another, to see the divine family. And we pray for 1,000 years of peace. And God, we visualize this so you know our true prayer. For this we ask. And we're nearly done what we have come to do. It is nearly done. Let us take one more round of breathing to honor God, the true source, and to give thanks for life, for bringing us with loved ones, for all the people who've taught us knowledge, for our parents. We give thanks to God for everything, the clothes on our back, this place, even the breath in our bodies is a gift. So this last round of breathing, let's remember it. And hey, since it's the last round, Jamie, I hope you've got a good song for this one. We're gonna do 36 breaths, okay, buddy? 36. 36. With all our love back to God. There's nothing left to do. We've done it. Let's rejoice. We've made a higher choice. Now we rejoice. 1. What's that? For the earth, for the waterfall so loud, brother. Grandmother Earth? Okay, yes, bro. The sky, the earth. Anything you want to add, dude, please add it. To fully activate the human heart, I accept donations to prayers. Insert yours, please. But I think the idea, if I was to say what this last breath is for me, is to say thank you, God. I have just so many thank yous. 1, 36 breaths. Breath in prayer beyond compare. 2, 3, exhale it. Inhale back. Out. 2, 3, 4. Remember, we're doing 36 breaths. 5. Because we can. 6. 7. Oh, this air is beyond compare, so charged. 9. I hope you have an open window. 10. Got fresh air. 11. 12. 13. It's all around us. Breathe it in. 15. We don't get depressed. 16. We get inspired, which means to breathe in. 18. Inspiration. 19. 20. Thank you for breathing with me, all of you. 21. 22. 23. Infusing every cell with love and light. 25. We do our best. You're tired, you do your best. 28. One day, we're just light. We're just love. We're not these dense bodies anymore. One day, it will be upon us soon. 36, hold. Take a little extra for the journey. And smile. God is watching. So I am told. Relax the shoulders. Be at ease. And we see who our source is. The ultimate, almighty, alrighty. Flowing through us, to us. We give thanks. We have forgiven and we have received, and our cup flows over. And we continue to look for signs that the Great Spirit is with us. And we continue to follow those signs. Thank you so much for joining us. Namaste. Amen. And so it is.